Morning everyone, start of day 8 and we are like athletes this morning. I don't know what type of athlete, but there you go. That's us leaving the YHA Broadhaven, which we had a good night, even though we were in shared accommodation.
Oh, it was very quiet.
It was quiet, wasn't
it? I can't believe it.
It was quiet. No snorting, no farting.
8 people.
Yeah. So,
I don't know about the no fart.
well, they must have been silent but deadlies.
Yeah.
So it was you.
It was.
Right. So, Broadhaven, and we're off to a place, more or less St David's today. It's about 14.5 miles. But as you can see, the weather's been kind to us again. Mainly overcast with a bit of blue spots. We'll accept the blue spots. Any blue spots are more than welcome. And there's a fresh breeze, which you're always going to get on the coast. But apparently, tomorrow's Friday, so Friday and Saturday, the forecast is for 50-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, so as you're right over in the distance, that's where we're going. One last look at Broadhaven. Some really nice little coves along this walk. There's places that I'd like to bring my grandchildren. I've got 3. A 5-year-old who was, as you know, 5 yesterday, and twins, Evie and Elijah, who turned 2 last November. So we'll be probably taking them camping for the first time this year, as Riley's been a couple of times and he absolutely loves it. That's all I get. Grandad, when are we going camping? When are we going camping? So I'm looking forward to that, taking him. But on a sadder note, he recently just lost his other granddad, which was very sad. He's only 64, way too young. I mean, I'm 63, so he was only a year older than me. Very, very sad. And it affected Riley. The twins are still too young to realise, but Riley's at that age where he's asking questions, and it's very sad. But 5-year-olds being 5-year-olds, it must have been playing on his mind. And he came to the house the other day just before I set off on this trip, and he looked at me and he went, Grandad. He said, you're really old. So I said, I am next to you. He said, well, why aren't you dead? Well, I'm hoping I've got a few more years left in me yet. God love him. I'm missing him really bad. And the twins. Obviously I'm missing everyone, but I love yous all, and I'll see you soon. Woo! That was a climb up to this point from down on that beach, and there's people swimming without wetsuits. They're a hardy bunch, the Welsh. Look at that property on the hill. What a view they must have. Sunsets. Beautiful. And look how it's far now. Still a fair way. boggy.
Get that one?
Yeah, Alan's fell again. I'm lucky because I brought me boots, but Alan has brought trail shoes. I wouldn't wear them round the house. Never mind doing 186 miles in them.
That's why I said it. It's the hot slip and slide.
Yeah. But to be fair, I watched the video, or watched quite a few videos, as you do when you're going somewhere to get tips and ideas, and everyone said wear trail shoes, you don't need boots. So, but obviously they'd done it in the summer months, because I thought, shall I take me gaiters, and then I thought no, but this has been one of the muddiest trails I've ever seen, and Alan has been to 56 countries and he's done some hiking, I can tell you, and he said it's the muddiest trail he's ever been on. And this is nothing compared to what we've been through, because it's very, very slippy underfoot. But to be fair, it hasn't stopped raining for the last 18 months, so I should have realised. But it's worth it when you get a day like this, that fresh breeze. Wow. Right, we're back in the sludge. It's bad, and there's nowhere for you to go because it's a steep bank that side, razor wire this side, so there's nowhere for you to go. So I just walk through it now. But there's Alan. He's climbed over the fence. I'm walking through the farmer's field. Typical American. They've got to invade somewhere, haven't they? Hey, they can't stay. They've got to invade someone's private property. Where is he going to come down to the gate? I don't blame him, because them shoes he's got on, as I said, I wouldn't wear them around the house. Alan, there's a gate here. Slip sliding away. Ooh. Yeah, it's crap. Oh my god. And who didn't bring the gaiters? These steps weren't designed for my little legs in slippy mud. It's a bit dry, thank God. And I thought, oh, the wind's died down, I'll get the drone out. As soon as I set the drone up, this squall come in. Oh my god, drenched, absolutely soaked. And the tide is coming in rather fast. And we've got to get across the beach, otherwise it means walking on the rocks. And the only thing I want on the rocks is a gin and tonic, or a whiskey. Oh. So we can't even see where we're heading now, because it's just gloomy. See how gloomy it's gone? Oh well, that's the nature of the beast. We just got everything dry in the youth hostel, and now everything's sopping wet again. Oh, that's definitely gonna get me. Ooh. Yeah, that got me. Yeah, wet feet. Sort of asked for that, didn't I? I've just come up off the beach. Met Alan again. I don't think we'll be camping here. Yeah, we've got our air mats, our wetsuits on, I suppose. But I don't think we'll be camping in there. Yeah. He might actually pay us. Oh, the wind. I hope you can hear me. We've just left Newgate Beach. Boy, that's a climb. It doesn't look much. That's a climb coming out of there. Steep. And we've got to drop down again and then up again. I'll admit, I struggled getting up there. Oh, I haven't done much walking. I've done training for this, but basically just walking to work, and that's on the flat. Right, we've come round here. Oh, we're on what I'd say the St. David side there now. That's where we're making our heading up to, and then just past that's the campsite. I'm not sure how long we've got, but let me just turn this camera. It's 20 past 3 now. I think we'll be at the campsite around 6 o'clock, hopefully sooner, from what people have told us. But some of the information we've had has been a bit sporadic. Some of them say, oh, you've got another 6 hours and we've delayed it 4. So we'll see. But I'll be happy to get there for 6, hopefully sooner, because it's forecast to be really windy tomorrow, so I want to get the tent up while it's light and hopefully get it in a sheltered spot. We'll see. It's very rugged around this side. Beautiful again. He's keeping count of how many times I say beautiful. Oh. Right. That is rather nice. I like that. Imagine wild camping over there on a summer's evening, the sun setting out to the west. Yeah. I might come back. was Mick Jagger who wrote the song, but where's Susan Boyle? Wild horses. Okay, you're not gonna kick me. Take it easy, take it easy. I don't want them to run towards the barbed wire. Slowly. Well, I'm sorry chaps, but there isn't a way round. Go on, I'll walk through the brambles then. Oh, now you decide to come in the field. Oh, come on, don't come back on the path. They're playing with me. I don't want one of them to lash out and give me a kick. That's the last thing I need. Stay away from the barbed wire. Ran ahead. Right. I can't remember the name of this. It's Salver or something. You can cross down there at low tide, but we've missed it because it's obviously high tide near enough. We're only just making it round this little corner here, so we've had to come all the way up here to go all the way back around, obviously. But it was wild up on them hills then. The wind, woo! I don't know whether you can hear it whistling through the boats there. There's toilets here. Everywhere I've been today, the toilets have been closed. So I'm gonna go to the toilet, check my phone and see how far we are from our destination. I've just checked my phone. It's saying we've got 4.5 mile to go. But the weather's turned against us, so that'll feel like 10 miles. Oh. And it's saying 1 hour 55 minutes. Let me check the time. I'm gonna say it's 25 to 6 now. I think bit off more than we can chew today. But once that weather came in, I thought it was gonna blow through, but it's just stayed. And 1 minute it's lashing down, next minute it's just getting showers. But the wind's getting stronger by the minute. No one said it was going to be easy. You know, if we were wild camping, we could just wild camp here. Down in the valley, out of the wind. Another hill. I don't think the GoPro picked up, but I'm hoping that St. David's in the distance. Because if it is, we haven't got much further to go past. But it's just getting silly. This is where we slept in the showers. I mean, it was just absolutely horrendous. The winds must have been 45, 50 mile an hour. Everything is just sopping wet. Socks. Right, we've decided to call it a day. What we're gonna do is, because the winds, it's mainly the wind, it's like 50 mile an hour and it's forecast to get even stronger, and the way the mud is, we're struggling standing up now, so if the wind catches the backpacks, it's just gonna blow us over. Everything is sopping wet, so we're gonna get the bus. So I might as well turn these around, mightn't I? We're going to get the bus back to Broadhaven. Hopefully be able to book into the youth hostel there, where we can use their dryers, dry everything out, get some food, spend the night there, and then get the bus up to Fishguard, because we've already paid for our digs. And my train's not due till the 9th, I think, something like that. So we're gonna go and do the digs, spend the night in the digs, have a day in Fishguard, do a bit of wandering around, a bit of sightseeing, and then take it from there. It's just the way it is. Right, it's definitely deja vu, because 10 years ago we had to sleep in the bog, and we've had to do the same last night. But this, I mean, it might not look like much, but this was a little lifesaver last night, wasn't it? Oh. And we slept in the showers. We had our air mats and sleeping bag. We were warm and dry. Because I'm going to open the door. The weather is just pits. The wind is the main culprit at the minute. You go near that coast and then the rain comes, everything is sopping wet, so we're heading inland. This is for you, Sharon, this is for you, darling. I know you like your foxes. Look at them, how cute are they? Right? You'll enjoy seeing them when I do the video. She loves foxes, Sharon. We're gonna have a little cup of tea and then hopefully get the bus back down to Broadhaven. everyone. We've met a couple of lifesavers. Luke and Rosie have saved our bacon. We were waiting for the bus in Broadhaven, and unfortunately it's a Saturday and we didn't know there's no bus service on a Saturday in Broadhaven to Haverford West, so they've kindly offered to take us to the bus station, and we can't thank them enough. This is me and Alan.
Thank you.
So that's us back on the bus on our way. Well, we're nearly in Fishguard now. That was really lucky getting a lift. I thought weird where you don't there's no bus service on a Saturday. I find that very strange. But these are the rural places you go to, and that's what happens. But we were lucky to get a lift off that really nice young couple, and they took us straight to the bus station, and we only waited 5 minutes for this bus, and we're more or less in Fishguard now. So we'll see what happens next. So we're actually in Goodwick, which is just outside Fishguard. It's a part of Fishguard, and you can go there. It's just relentless. But it's actually blowing out too, see. So if we'd have been on them cliffs, we might have been doing a walk in Ireland. But we're actually back on the official path. This is part of the official coastal path, and that's the route we would have been taking. I mean, at times when the sun comes out it's quite nice, but within 10 minutes I guarantee you, with that wind and the rain, it's torrential. I'll try and turn the camera. I don't even know whether you can hear me because of this wind, but you can see we're in the village. Imagine what it's like. Yeah, 50-mile-plus-an-hour winds with a backpack on the edge of a cliff is not recommended, especially when you see when it was like underfoot. Because Alan had already slipped several times, so it's not worth taking the risk. Right, we've made it to the digs in Fishguard. We've been booked in, we've been to have something to eat, but as you can see, I think we made it just in time. As the weather has just turned worse again, or bad again. Oh, British weather, absolute bollocks. Well, I think we're on day 11 or something now. That was the Rose and Crown. We were booked in there, so we came here anyway because it was already paid for. It's Sunday today, can't remember the date. And we're just making our way down to the station, but we're hoping that they're not on strike. Yeah, it's still blowing and the wind's blowing out to sea. As you can see, the sea looks quite calm, but that's because the wind's blowing out to sea. The Stena Line ferry's still in. I think it's too rough for it to go out. We had thunderstorms here last night. So we're literally 2 minutes away from the station. We're making our way back to Haverford West. We've got staying in some type of digs tonight, and then I'm making my way up to the railway station to get the train home, but I'm gonna book into a campsite for the last night. So I'll catch you all later. Right, back on the train now. What a trip this is turning out to be. And we were just in time because the Evans has just opened. But we're only going a couple of stops. So we'll see how this day pans out, and then tomorrow I've got to find a campsite or some type of digs for me to get, and then I'll be getting the train home. So it's been an adventure up to now. Wow, what a mad couple of days. I've said me goodbyes to Alan. He's making his way down to Tenby. I've no doubt you can hear this fantastic weather. I've just managed to make it to a campsite. I'm in a place called Clinwerden, and it's not really a campsite, it's more of a caravan site. But there was a telephone number that I'll turn it on, that I managed to ring, and he said we've got one pitch left. He said throw your tent there if it's just for tonight. So I haven't even got the inner, as you can see. I'm just in the fly sheet. I just got it up as quick as I could to get out the rain. It's absolutely been bashing it down. It just has not stopped. No wonder the valleys are green in Wales. Bloody hell. So it is roughly, it must be about 12:30, 1:45, and my train's not till 11:30 tomorrow. So I've got one night and looks like half a day in my tent. I don't mind a bit of tent time actually. I just wish this rain would go off. Oh. It's an adventure, as they say. Right, I don't know whether to put me in a tent up or just leave it like this. Decisions. Catch us all later. Well, morning everyone. And it is literally just turned morning. It's 1:30 in the morning. And the wind and the rain is still going. Oh my god, what a trip this turned out to be. Oh. Well, I phoned Sharon and she emailed Alan and he's made it to Tenby. So I'm happy about that he's made it to Tenby. And I'm disappointed for him that this trip didn't turn out the way he thought. It's just the weather. As I said, there was no guarantee that we were going to get nice weather in the summer. You know what it's like, but it has been particularly bad. Oh. So I'm going to try and get some more shut-eye. Luckily I've got me hair plugs. I'll see you in the morning. Morning everyone. Oh my god. It's the 9th of April. It's the day I get the train home. I've been in this tent 18 hours and it's still raining. It just will not stop. Oh my god. The guy came back last night and asked if I was okay. And I told him what we'd been doing. And he said to me, I'm not even going to charge you for camping. He actually said, if you're daft enough to attempt the Pembrokeshire Coast path this time of the year and this weather, he said, "Hats off to you. You can have a freebie," which was really kind of him. Really, really kind of him. He was a really nice bloke. So my train's not till 11:30, and it's only 6:30. So as soon as this rain dies off a little bit, which it's just sounding like it is now, I'm gonna get packed up and just get ready, get off. Right, just very quickly, this is where I was last night. Beautiful sight. Lovely kids play area. Some really nice caravans. And this is where I pitched. Because there's no one on this site, on this base. So they let me pitch here and they haven't charged me, which is really kind. I can't thank them enough. So I'm going to get this tent down while there's a little in the rain. Right, I'll catch you all later. So that's my backpack. Doesn't matter where you are. Leave no trace, just a bit of flat grass. Right, toilet, and then off for the train and home. It's trying to brighten up a little bit now. Oh, I'm gonna make my way down to the station. But, and I'm not just saying this because they didn't charge me, but this is the cleanest campsite I ever visited. The toilets are absolutely spotless. I've never seen such clean toilets for a campsite. What a beautiful little place. I think it's the name of it's called Gower Villa. Gower Villa. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. Right. So that's me on my way to the station. Hi everyone. As you can see, I'm back at home. And yes, as you've just watched, we didn't finish the walk. We done, I think it was 8 days, and we covered something like 120 to 130 miles, which in those conditions I think we done quite well. It was the wind was the main problem, and the mud. It was very slippy underfoot, and then as the winds got stronger with the backpacks, we just decided to call it a day. It was becoming more of a chore than an enjoyable walk. And the whole idea is to enjoy the walk. So I was absolutely gutted for Alan that he come all that way and he didn't get to finish it. But this isn't the end of the journey. This is the beginning, because Alan's gonna come back. It's not gonna be for a couple of years, but he's definitely coming back and he's gonna finish the walk. So what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna start off from somewhere like Sandy Haven or Milford Haven, probably Sandy Haven, which is just past Milford Haven, and then we're gonna carry on, which is just under the halfway mark, and then we're gonna complete the walk. Alan said it'll be probably about another 5 years before he comes back. There's no time scale on these things. The walk's not going anywhere. So that's what we're gonna do. When he comes back, we're gonna complete the walk, and we're gonna start it just before the halfway mark, which is Sandy Haven, around that area, and we're gonna wild camp it. So it's only gonna take us a couple of days, 3 or 4 days to finish the walk, and then he's gonna come back up to North Wales with me and spend some time in North Wales. So if anyone, I know it's going to be in 5 years time, but if anyone's interested in coming down, any of the chap from up Scotland, Julie, Sinclair and Eddie and all the rest of the gang are interested in coming down, spending a couple of days in North Wales, obviously I'll keep you informed. So yeah, that's the end of the walk. Sorry that we couldn't make it, but the weather was just absolutely atrocious. And as I said, I feel gutted for Alan. He's a cracking companion to do walks with. He's travelled all over the world. There's some fantastic stories he tells. The places he's been, he's dived with basking sharks. He's been up in the jungles with the gorillas, and he's been all over. He's a really interesting bloke, lovely bloke. And I haven't seen, the last time I seen him was obviously 10 years ago, and it was like we'd just finished the coast to coast. We just carried on as if 10 years hadn't been in the way. We just carried on. Yeah, really enjoyable trip. So I know the videos have been a bit long, but I haven't been out for a long time, and I was just videoing. That's why the videos are like 30-40 minutes long, so I apologise for that. Another reason why I haven't been on YouTube for such a long time is obviously, as you know, if you've watched the videos, I've got 3 grandchildren now, and they're taking up a lot of our time, an enjoyable time. And also Sharon has started a new business, so she's on Instagram at Fine Line Designs. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link, or I'll put a description up somewhere of Sharon's Instagram page, and you can have a look at that if you're interested and see what we've been up to. So that's why I haven't been on YouTube for a while, but I have really enjoyed editing and making these videos, so I am going to start going back out. It won't be like week after week, it'll be maybe once a month, but I am going to get back into the YouTube and making the videos. So thanks for everyone for watching and the comments, it's really appreciated, and I hope you are all keeping well. I'll catch you soon. Ta-ra for now.